Most people assume that if you want a decent cordless router, you have to drop a small fortune on the big-name professional brands. But then something like this shows up, and it makes you wonder if the premium price tag is really just for the logo. This little unit from Eastyle is a bit of a surprise. It's designed to play nice with those yellow and black batteries most woodworkers already have lying around the shop, which is a massive win for anyone who doesn't want to start a whole new battery ecosystem. When you first pick it up, the weight is the first thing that hits you. At just under 3 pounds, it feels nimble. It doesn't have that heavy, clunky sensation that makes you worry about slipping while you're trying to follow a delicate edge. The rubberized grip is actually pretty decent, too. It's not just hard plastic, so it stays comfortable even when you're working through a longer project. Now, here is the thing about these compact tools. They usually struggle when you push them, but this one uses a brushless motor that seems to handle the load surprisingly well. It doesn't bog down the second it touches hardwood, which is usually where these cheaper alternatives fall apart. You get 5 different speed settings, topping out at 28,000 RPM. Honestly, most people are going to find a sweet spot in the middle and just leave it there, but having that range is nice for when you're switching between different bits or materials. The soft start feature is a subtle touch, but it's one of those things you really appreciate because the tool doesn't jump out of your hand the moment you flip the switch. The LED light is another one of those small additions that feels like an afterthought until you're working in a dim corner of the garage, and suddenly you can actually see your cut line. Now, it isn't perfect. While the dust hood is a smart inclusion, it can be a little finicky to get perfectly aligned, and you'll definitely want to keep an eye on the depth adjustment to make sure it stays locked in tight. It's not quite as refined as a high-end professional model, but for the price, it's hard to complain. You even get a dozen bits in the box, which is a great way to get started without having to run back to the store. If you're a hobbyist or someone who just needs a reliable tool for trimming edges and light grooving without being tethered to a wall outlet, this thing is a solid, practical choice that gets the job done without any unnecessary fuss. It's not trying to be a heavy-duty production machine, but for what it is, it's a surprisingly capable little workhorse.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.